Well, hello there. Only One Kenobi here, Only One. So is this the cantina? Negative. I know it's not the cantina. Because I had an email from the Disney store or whoever to say that this had been delivered. And it is the StarSpeeder. Well, I already have a StarSpeeder. I've got this one over there, which I'm so lucky to have that. And that's the colour I would prefer. The original. And that is the original, which is best. But this is same sculpt, I believe. But it's the 1000, which you will have seen reviewed here before, but that's the previous model. So I'm very excited to receive this, and I'm going to open it now. First look at this now. Look at that. Star Tours, The Adventures Continue. So this is the version of Star Tours where it was a 3D film. Which is a really good ride actually still. They updated it in 2012, did they? So you can still go on this. There's hardly ever a queue for it in Hollywood studios in Florida anyway. But it's very underrated. It's still, still really good even in the time where you can go on Galaxy's Edge, the Smuggler's Run ride and all of that. They've got all these new amazing attractions. This is still a pretty good version of Star Tours. But better. And you also get multiple story options as well, which is pretty good. I'm going to go on normal camera now to give you a good look at the vehicle. The packaging. See, it seats 25, which is something I worked out last time I opened the other one. I can't remember if it said on the packaging it seated 25 for the previous release. This is a nice touch as well. The blueprint, very Kenner-esque. I like all that, it's really good. The racetrack on the outside as well is brilliant. Pretty cool. So I won't read every detail on that, I'll let you have a look at it. StarSpeeder 1000 vehicle playset. You already saw that side before, but we'll have another look. 4.75 LCD screen. Removable roof. How'd it go again? It goes like that. Immersive interior lighting, yeah, they're brilliant. The way they sync that up with the movie is brilliant. Or the film that's playing in the cockpit. Authentic exterior lighting, we've seen that on this model. It's pretty good. That's pretty cool. And I love the way that Disney are doing that. So if there's no more Hasbro in Disney Star Wars, at least you can see that Disney are making packaging like the classic Kenner, which is pretty good. It's just nice to see that. Good touch. Look at that, 14 plus, how about that? That's pretty cool, that's very Star Toursy. Star Tours S321, ready for departure. And then usual bits and bobs there. Should have, yes, USB or whatever the cables, which is pretty good. So it saves you messing around with batteries. On either end, oh that's nice. R2 and 3PO. 3PO is really good in that version. It's just really funny. So there's no more DJ Rex or whatever he's called. He's not called DJ Rex, he's called Captain Rex, but he is now a DJ in Galaxy's Edge. Cantina in Galaxy's Edge. And then there's that. I think we doth need to get it open, folks, don't we? Should we do it? Let's do it. When you open it up, you see that. It's pretty cool. By the way, if you're wondering what that pipe is there, it's a pipe, but I'm going to paint it and do with it what I've done with that one. Just thought I'd explain that if you were thinking what the hell is that in the background. We've opened it at the rear. And of course we do have that there for comparison's sake, but they're quite big vehicles, so we don't necessarily need to do a side to side. If you really want to compare it, go check out my other video of that. Unless there's something specific, we'll have a little look at it, but they're very, very similar from what I understand. So let's get the thing out, man. Wow, and on first inspection of this, it's really interesting. The colour of it is very... Sorry, this is just the first reaction. It's spot on to the other version I have. I've got like 3 StarSpeeders now. and I can encourage you to check out all the videos on my channel. I don't mind leaving links, but where's the other one? It's right down there, it's just in there. So I actually do a comparison between the 3000 and the previous version of the 1000 in my 3000 video, if that makes sense. And now this is another 1000, but the same scale as the new 3000. But I can guarantee that they are the same colour, which is spot on. That must be. So I keep saying orange. It's kind of a blood red kind of orange, isn't it? Really, I don't know. How would you classify that? It's got a kind of a browny, reddy, whatever. I thought it was sort of brighter than that in colour, and I was expecting this to be brighter. I think it was just a publicity shot I was looking at recently. But it looks great. Really pleased. So let's get this all out and ready and make sure I've not missed anything inside the packaging. The box is definitely smaller than the other one. The other one seemed to be longer, but it had other stuff in it. It had carded figures and all sorts of stuff. And just to remind you, this is the carded figure you got with the other one, which is fantastic. And I got number 1502 of 3000. So that's just fantastic to get a numbered edition like that. Anyway, there's a few items inside the packaging. I've got everything out of the box now. Let's have a look at it. So you get 3PO. It doesn't look very shiny though. But you know, that's still a nice looking sculpt. You've got another R2, which is pretty cool. And then you have the chair that 3PO sits in. And then this is the USB cable stuff. That's right, this model here came with a base, which was a lot more complicated. You had to, well, it wasn't complicated, but you had to power the base up and then also power the ship up, I think, because it lit that up or something. I think that was right, because there seemed to be more than one cable split off in a daisy chain or something. I can't remember. We have some instructions here as well, ladies and gentlemen. I almost forgot to mention you get that as well, which is the droid. You also got that with the other 1000. Much smaller than this, by the way, the other one. This seats 25 as well, which is great. The other one seated only 9. So that goes in here, I believe. Yeah, goes in there. So let's get him in first then. Give you another look at him. It's like one of those press droids you see in the prequels, isn't he? Let's get him in. Just like a service droid, isn't he? Maybe he goes that way. There he is. That's nice, isn't it? And then let's close him up for now. This is a removable panel, if I remember. Is it? Or am I making it up? I've got this nail clipper here. Will that get in? There you go. There you go. Except that one had weathering on it. It had a wash. That's brilliant, that vehicle. This one, they probably haven't bothered. This is a lot cheaper than the 3000. But this one doesn't seem to have a wash. It doesn't really matter. It's just part of the deal, isn't it? I think there's a little bit of... There's a diorama when you're queuing in the ride when R2 and 3PO are chatting and they're doing some maintenance on one of these. So I think it kind of just coincides with that, doesn't it? Keep that on for now, so it does that. From what I remember, it only opens, the doors only open on one side. That's the circumstances. If you push here, which one was it again? Here. So that button there, they all open. You have to push quite hard. Yeah, cool, man. But this side, sadly, doesn't do that. It's really bad. They should have done it. Because the other one did. The old one. This is a manual opening thing, which I will open it because it's nice to see the light coming through on both sides. It lights up the cockpit. That's one thing I've learned from the previous review. So we'll have a look at that again. There you go. And we'll just give you a look at that to give you a sense of the... Wow, look at that. That's giving me flashbacks going into the Disney park, man. As I remarked the last time I reviewed the 3000, the details of this are epic. It's very exciting. It's fantastic. All of that is so true to the attraction. That grip floor, whatever you call that. I love it. It reminds me, there was a toy shop in the UK that had floor like that. I don't know if anyone remembers Toy and Hobby. I don't know if that was just in my region, but they used to have floors like that. And then in real life, they have nets that you can put your cargo in, just like an aircraft. But this is all very familiar from the previous model. It's got the Star Tours emblem there. And the roof, of course. Oh yeah, that's not the roof. That's like a storage compartment. It's very strange. But I suppose it's cool if you've got accessories, if you've got some characters in here, like guns, weapons. A bit like on The Mandalorian. He made him surrender all his weapons, didn't he? Mando, and he did. But if we do that, that's right. You squeeze there, and then you can get inside. There you go, folks. 25-seater cockpit. There's an elastic thing you will have seen. I used that before. There's the front. There's the cast member. Pull up on your yellow strap for me, please, honey. Second row, pull up on your strap when they're checking that you've got your seatbelt on. And then they say, "May the force be with you," because I won't be. And then they walk out. So many have said that. I don't know if it's just a specific line that cast members of Star Wars say, but it's brilliant. And then the screen goes up. Then you see 3PO. He's in the cockpit, which he's not supposed to be. It's just an accident. It's a big joke. And then he's freaking out. R2 is actually piloting, but 3PO is there and freaking. It's really funny. And then the good thing about this version of Star Wars is that they take a photograph of somebody in the crowd. I've never had it done to me. I went on it a few times in a row because there was no queue. It was just a walk on and I was going round and round and round. But I never got the Super Spy. I think they choose kids, to be honest, which is nice. But we're going to power this up in a minute. These two buttons, I remember, one of them just does the audio. So it'll be all of 3PO's lines because one of them was all of Rex's lines. And then the other one starts the video, I think, or vice versa. I can't remember. I forgot that the right way around. Shows you all the video clips, which I can't wait to see. That's something I'm looking forward to doing. I think we've shown you everything raw. I think I will also show you. Hang on. Let's just try the gun mechanism. It's going to be hopefully quicker this video. My last video that I did of this was 50 bloody minutes, and that was cut down from like an hour and something. So how do we get this? Let's have a look at this. Oh, they've smoothed it out again. Oh, I love that. My previous review of the 1000, that's quite an old model that now, I was remarking how this one, which actually doesn't shoot in this version of Star Wars, that's the original one from 1980, was it 87? Ooh, I think it was 86 or 87. It came to Hollywood Studios in 89, but watch. They come out quick, and anyway, once again, this version isn't supposed to have weapons anyway. On that version of Star Wars, this vehicle doesn't shoot. People are shooting at this vehicle, but it doesn't fire. Whereas this version does. R2 goes a bit nuts, like I think he leaves the hangar. He's confronted by Kylo Ren in one version, there's Vader in another, and R2 starts unloading. 3PO's freaking out. R2, what are you doing? What a typical 3PO. But I can't believe they've done that. It's brilliant. They've actually... Oh man, that feels good. I don't know why I get such pleasure from the... It's the slickness of the... Watch again. I mean, in the words of Alan Partridge, not nice action. In fact, I'm going to do it again. Like I'm in Tandy's. Oh! God, that's good, man. Love it. I wish that one did that, though. Why didn't you make that one go slow? Anyway. So where are we up to? It's a brilliant vehicle, this, man. Let's have a look on the roof of this one very quickly. From what I remember, there's some stickers that you can get, or there were stickers. Oh, it doesn't look like this one comes with any. That one did, and I never applied them. I'm sometimes like that with decals, but there was like stickers on the top. You see, you got the air. There's air ducts there. They push in the air like you can get them on coaches and aeroplanes and stuff. It's got them, but on that panel there was a little kind of seatbelt reminder sticker. I don't know if this comes with it though. I've never even applied them on that one. So we're getting close now, folks, to powering this up. Let's do that. I'm gonna keep the lid off, folks, and we'll look at these figures real quick. Right, here's 3PO. Let's focus on him. He's got that sort of, I don't know what plastic that is, but it's the same kind of thing as O.O.K. I've always talked about that O.O.K figure from TVC being really looking more like candy, sweets, sugary sweet type candy cane texture. That's what he looks like. He could do with a chrome finish, man. You can get paints now that look like chrome, so it's a shame they haven't done it. But that's a really good 3PO. Enjoying that. Multiple articulation, look at that. It's almost as fully articulated as the previous TVC. Well, actually the current TV. Oh, yay. Lost a limb. TVC, what is it now? VCO3, is it? Or was it 06? Anyway, whatever. It's just as good as that, really, in terms of articulation. Good figure. I assume also, like the TC14, R2's chrome dome came off there, but put it back on. That's actually not very secure on that hat, but doesn't matter. It's just on R2 to put inside here. Right, so 3PO is going to sit in that chair. There you go, and we'll put him in. Right, so 3PO's in, R2's in. Let's give you a look at that. There they are. There's 3PO there. And it's a live animatronic figure when you're on the ride. It's brilliant. I found myself just looking at the animatronic. I was on the front row once and I was just like, I was filming 3PO actually. I was kind of taking in the ride as well, but I don't know, I was just looking at 3PO's actions. So we're going to fire this baby up, folks. God, I said that the last time I reviewed this thing. I said about 10 times, let's get the power. Let's fire it up, folks. Let's turn it on. And I just didn't do it. And I was wasting time talking about something else. And quite a good stretch on that. Oh, look at that. It's quite long. I mean, that's about a metre. Oh, wow. Seems like over a metre, that. Look at that. So they were in here. They're in the packaging, folks. Knew it. Well, I didn't know it at all. I thought they weren't included. So you'll see them stuck there. Not that I was going to throw this away. I'm going to put this in my loft. In this packaging. But I'll leave them for now. I'm not going to put them on. So just so you know where they are, folks, and ignore what I said earlier. There are stickers. It doesn't feel right, that, man. It's like coming right down. You're going to have these up, damn sure. So I'll do that now. Oh, that's good. You get a good bit of height on that. Do they lock? Can't remember. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? I had a slight problem with the... I mean, that's got a flight pose stand, but... Oh, I see. You lock them like that. Yeah, I had a problem with the last model. That one. The landing gear was a bit weird. Ah. Yes, got it. I hadn't pulled it up and I hadn't pulled them up enough. That has now locked. It's just lock, unlock, and then boom, right across. Pull it right out. Come on, man. I'm gonna put this on here again. Yeah, got it. You just got to really pull them up. And this one, I don't want to be too heavy-handed. I don't want to be breaking anything. Hang on, something's moving. Oh, got it. I'll just warn you, it's very difficult to get it to. Just be careful, because it's all gentle plastic, isn't it, man? It can break. You just got to wiggle it and jiggle it, man, and then lock it. Right, let's get this. So there's enough elevation now to make that safe to... Yeah, but it was a lot easier with that stand, I have to say. Definitely missed something. Oh! Ah! Found it. There's a power button here. Right there. That's what happens, folks. You find things out when you read the instructions. So what's the deal? Is it already in the on position? Probably was already on. Right, hang on, so let's just check. No. Yeah. Yeah, it was already on. That's why it was lighting up. So let's put it back on. But there's no idle film there. Right, the power. It's here. The power's there. Power on.
Hi there. I see they're loading our navigator R2D2.
I swear to God, the other one, I think you turned it on. Let's find out what happens.
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. Oh dear.
So the right hand side is the audio lines only. So I don't know if I got that right or wrong, muddled up earlier when I was talking about it, but that one is just lines from 3PO, like you got lines from Rex in the other one.
Shields up, R2.
Okay.
captain isn't on board yet. Well, we're all in the Rebel Alliance now, so may the Force be with us. Safe. Have you any idea what we've been through? R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff.
God, I bet Anthony Daniels is minted for all the stuff he's done. Video games, theme park rides.
And thank you for flying Star Tours.
Ah, yeah, that one says that.
They're not going the wrong way. We are, you nitwit. This is madness.
God, there's loads of lines, man.
I wasn't programmed for this.
Wow.
R2, don't you dare make the jump to light speed. Oh no! Where are we going? Shields up, R2. Thank the Maker.
Another.
You know I can't fly this thing. Captain, we're glad to be of service.
Next.
I'm not actually the captain. Hang on, everyone.
Loads of lines.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure. Where are we going? R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff.
I think we've come all full circle now. That seemed very familiar. Let's have another one.
Hang on, everyone.
We've definitely had that one before, but it was in a different order.
And thank you for flying Star Tours.
Right, we'll stop there because that's definitely another one. Let's come back in a different order, I'd say. Right, so let's get the film working, folks. See what we've got.
Star Tours 1401, you are cleared for departure. Initiate takeoff sequence.
What? Auto takeoff sequence initiated. R2-D2, what's going on here? We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot. Attention, all transports hold for security clearance. Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
Shields up, R2. Where are we going?
Cockpit lights, look at that.
Now what? Pod race. I've always wanted to do this. Hang on, everyone! You ruffians! We'll show them. Let's get out of here. Mandalorian.
Star Tours. A battle is brewing, and we can no longer stand in the shadows. We need your help.
Normally, I would gladly be of service.
Head to the coordinates I am transmitting to you. This mission is dangerous. Be strong and courageous. This is the way. Spit that out.
Wait! this.
Oh, it's not Exegol, is it?
Yes, I do believe
Oh,
these are
wow.
Virgil. Virgil are the legendary space whales. Quite extraordinary. And so serene. Oh,
Star Wars. It's 2 against 1 here. Could use some help.
That's cool.
Otto, no! We did it!
Nicely done, Star Tours. Appreciate the help.
R2-D2, no!
Safe travels. Good to see you again, R-Tubes.
SD-1401, welcome back.
We will be landing shortly. I do hope you have enjoyed your flight and watch out! Oh, thank the maker.
That's my ship.
On behalf of Star Wars, thank you for joining us.
You've got a lot of explaining to do.
No more adventures, Otto.
Wow, that was pretty cool. It was cool because this version shows you one massive film. That one shows you the original Star Wars film chopped up. I'm going to play it again in a minute, but I won't watch it all. But the thing is, when you actually go on Star Tours, if you're unfamiliar with the ride, this version of the ride, you wear 3D glasses and you get multiple story options. Like there we had, we ended up with the Purgils, the whales, whatever they're called. Are they Purgils? I don't even remember seeing them on the actual ride. I've been on it a few times because there's not many queues. The queue time is not very long. And you got the Mandalorian speaking with Grogu. On another version of this ride, you get a transmission from Ahsoka. And then there's another version of when you go on it and you see a beamed communication from Yoda. So I'm assuming that they've only bothered for this toy, playset, whatever you want to call it, they've only given you the film that you've just seen there. But it would be mad if they had loads of options like on the actual attraction. So let's play it again. But this time I'm not going to watch it all because I'm going to bore you, but I'll show you the cockpit lighting and then we'll call it a day on this video. But the other thing I was going to say was, and I'll be very honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I was freaking out when I started that film then, because we were getting sound and no vision. It was like, Star Tours, get ready for all the beginning bit. And I was like, what? Bloody hell, it's a black screen. Have I got a faulty model here or something? I don't know, but I'll play it again and see what we get. Yeah, why is it not working, man? Let's go again. Is that it? You get one go when you buy this. What's this cost me? £230. You get one look at the video, and that's your lot, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, goodbye. Something's wrong there, man. What the? Okay, button B, 3PO's phrases. To view the starfield, press and hold buttons A and B at the same time for 2 seconds. Right, So here we go. Let's try that then. 1, 2. I don't know what to say. It's not fucking working, man. Should I turn it off and on? It's just dodgy, isn't it? What's going on, man?
Captain, but glad to be of service.
Well, that is definitely working. Let's try this right-hand button again.
Star Tours 1401,
Aha.
you are cleared for departure.
Now we're going. The screen is on,
We can't take off.
but there's no video at the beginning of this, which is very disconcerting, to be honest. Freaked me out before. Now you get something.
Takeoff. Contact departure on...
I'm just gonna... Oh god, is it a different version? Get out of town. Get right out of town. No, maybe it's the same. Stormtroopers.
Stop right there.
Oh my god!
I know you have have a spy on board.
I'm afraid there's been a terrible mistake.
It's
A
different.
spy and a traitor to the First Order.
I've never seen that human before. Oh dear. Gotta go.
Don't be a fool. You are no match for the power of the dark side.
That is impressive. This has got multiple versions of the story on it, man. That is awesome. They are giving you your money's worth. Let's have a look at some of the stuff on the outside here. There's a light speed going on right now. I just want to show you if they... Sometimes they go around like that. Or they did on that one. Let's see what we've got now. Oh! And the ocean moon of Vendor. That's insane. Hate this film. That's Rise of Skywalker. Sorry, if you like it. Would have been so much cooler if that was on Camino.
What a ghastly place. Go away, beastly thing. Go away. Arthur, stay down. A transmission. BB-8. What are you doing here?
Oh, BB-8.
Mission? What mission?
As I say, you can get Yoda, you can get Ahsoka, you get Mando. I'm sure there's one with Lando.
Needs our help. Well, we're not going on any mission. It's bound to be dangerous. R2, we're not going. Good Lord. Wait, where are we going? R2, are you sure these are the right coordinates?
I remember this when I was at the park a year ago. It's very sequel trilogy, this one, isn't it? Sorry, at least there's something for everybody. Look at that, these are great. The light's going off, man. I did like Crate, by the way. I loved that planet. I thought it was excellent. The Salt Planet. Anyway, yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm going to check that out when Lightspeed happens, because usually that's when they alternate. Look at that.
R2, do something!
Star Tours, you shouldn't have come.
I heartily concur.
Execute.
R2, where are you going?
Good shot, boy.
All right, we'll take it from here.
Well done, R2. Now let's go.
Galaxy's Edge.
Hey, here on R2. I hope. Yes, R2. I believe this adventure is just beginning. What are you looking at? Go away! Go away!
Well, that is excellent. The fact that they give you more than one story. I think that's absolutely brilliant. They didn't have to do that, did they, really? I mean, I was quite impressed that they just did one full film in the previous run. But I'd love to stay here now and keep playing it and see the different options, but maybe that's for another video, because I don't want to, you know, make this too long, man. I promised this wouldn't be a long video. I promised myself that, and I also promised you. But I could sit here and keep going to see what else you get. I've had a few of them in real time before on the ride, because I've been on it a few times. As I say, the wait time is very, very short. Because the thing about Star Tours, right, is, man, this ride is fantastic. Look at the way they've incorporated all that new content from Ahsoka. That's only a couple of years old, that series. It's a great format for introducing new media or whatever, but the ride itself almost seems a little bit irrelevant now, because you've got all... It's right next door. I mean, the one in Florida is right next door to Galaxy's Edge. And I dare say at Disneyland, they've got a Galaxy's Edge actually at Disneyland, which is where the original Star Tours is there as well. So it still serves a purpose. It's great entertainment, great value, but it's just ironic. It's like almost like they could get rid of it, but the content's still relevant and fresh, if that makes sense. It's funny. Plus the 3D glasses now make it a lot more interesting, I have to say. And it does make you want to ride it again, you know, like I want to play this again to see what I get. Multiple story options. In fact, I will just try one more thing. And now I'm going to do the 2 buttons to see if the Starfield works. 1, 2. Aha! Look at that. That is cool. So you do get an idle screen, but they're just giving you more control of it. So you can just have it like that, man. That's pretty cool. That's what I was trying to tell you before. The idle screen for that one comes up automatically, and you just get the hangar bay with the beacon flashing. That's even cooler. It's just a Starfield. So you can have it on for ambiance like that if you really wanted to. Like it. So it's all good, folks. Great ride. In fact, let's just stay and see if we get Vader, because Vader's another alternative. We'll just see if we can get Vader, because he is the best version, I think, as an OT fan. Oh, it's Stormtroopers. You've had Stormtroopers.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this
What transmission? Yoda, I am.
Ah.
On your ship, one loyal to our cause you carry. The spy. Deliver her you must, or all will be lost. To your R2 unit, coordinates I will send. May the Force be with you.
There you go.
I'm afraid we all just joined the Rebel Alliance.
So we had Mando before, and we had BB-8, now we just had Yoda. So it is alternative. This could go on forever, man. Just like the actual ride, you want to keep going on it to see what else you can get. Now we've got the Battle of Coruscant here. Wow. We've gone from the original trilogy to the prequels to the sequels, man. To Ahsoka. Buzz droids. Oof.
Welcome, Star Tours. I trust our colleague is safe?
Safe?
Look about the Falcon. Nice.
We're on your deck, Captain.
Captain, glad to be of service. Well, we're all in the Rebel Alliance now, so may the Force be with us. And thank you for flying Star Tours.
Well, that's pretty cool, man. I'm going to leave it there, but I sense now from seeing that you can go on and have God knows how many infinite options. So, wow. Have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Go get one. Ah! So glad that I didn't forget to show you that. The lights at the front, and also very similar sound to that. That's all you get out of them. Let's have a look. They've got a blue light. These are red. That's cool. That's new. I don't think the other one has that one. Let's have a look again. Side lights there. That's pretty cool. What else? Well, if I've missed anything, ladies and gentlemen, I'll show you another time. Maybe if you want to let me know if it's something that's really important. But I think I've covered everything there. That has now become a longer video than I ever expected. So that's pretty cool, man. Not bad. And it was a lot cheaper than that. See if you can still get them on the Disney store, ladies and gentlemen. I bought this from the UK. That one I had to have arranged to be shipped here from the US and A. But that was quite nice to be able to get one direct from the UK Disney stores. That's pretty cool. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, one final time for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out. Thank you for flying Star Tours. Goodbye.